Hey everyone, I'm Rod and Todd, a professional YouTuber who makes professional videos. And yeah, this video is coming pretty late. This isn't a review of anything. A few weeks ago, I brought the Hot Wheels Haul series back, which, if you don't know, it's a series where I just open up Hot Wheels and give my thoughts on them. I've been wanting to do another one, because I had a lot of fun making that 35-minute long monster. Uh, Hopefully this one won't be as long. I got less cars. And yeah, it's the middle of the night where I live. Might be like early in the morning or something when this is coming out, but it's like 8:30 ish where I live. So this one's gonna come out a little late, but whatever. I have a lot of fun making these just because I don't know. It's fun opening stuff on camera. So I got 8 cars for you tonight. I just went out to my local Target. They must have just put some of the cars out on the shelf because they got a lot. So I got 8 cars, and I'm gonna open them. So yeah, we'll start with this one. So it's Velociracer, part of the Dino Riders subset number 5 out of 5. No, don't fall. Dino Riders, watch out! Dinosaurs are on the loose, ready for a fun-filled adventure. And basically, these are just your generic dinosaur-themed vehicles. This is a series I'm aiming to complete. If you don't know, 2021 for me is definitely the year of the series. Every single car I got tonight, except for one, is part of a series I'm aiming to complete. Of course, I don't know if I'll be able to fully complete the Dino Riders because there's a treasure hunt in there, and I probably won't be able to find it because I'm terrible with finding treasure hunts. So yeah, Velociracer was part of the Street Beasts team last year. So of course it obviously makes sense that this Velociraptor car is part of the Dino Riders. And of course, in my older videos, I always go, here's the code if you want it. Hot Wheels used to have this thing where on the back of the card, there was this code you would input in the website, and it would do something. I don't really know what its purpose was, but I would always let you guys read it, because I have no use for them. Of course, they got rid of those, but whatever. Just open up Velociracer. Okay, there it goes. Okay, on his side. Well, he's rolling quite nicely. That's always a good sign. Velociracer last year was in this like tan-ish brown color. I honestly kind of like this a bit more. It's like this dark bluish gray with some really nice blue highlights. Of course, one complaint I do have with this casting is that the upper jaw is part of this piece right here, but the lower jaw is actually a part of the chrome pieces. So it looks like the Velociraptor has no upper or has no lower jaw, because you can't really see the lower jaw well from this angle. But whatever. It's got the track star symbol on the bottom because it's surprisingly fast. It's pretty aerodynamic. Got a big long tail, and I don't know. I don't really know what else to say about this one. It's just a Velociraptor on wheels. Get all this junk out of there. The 19 Corvette ZR1 convertible. I'm not the biggest fan of this casting. I got it last year because it was A, a new model, and B, a factory fresh car, which I love. I only got it this year because it's part of HW Torque, which is another set I aim to complete. It's number 3, number 3 out of 5 in the HW Torque set. Just the Corvette convertible. HW Torque, powerful vehicles designed to start fast and finish strong. So the tying thing on this subset is that it's just a bunch of really powerful beasts. I actually kind of like it more in white than the orange it was in last year. It looks a bit classier in my opinion. Has nice stripes and stuff. So, yeah, that's really all I have to say about that one. Moving on. Let's do you. the McLaren Speedtail. Part of Factory Fresh, number 7 out of 10. Factory Fresh, highly detailed, cutting-edge design. Just get in the driver's seat and prepare to turn heads. So it's really cool McLaren. It was in blue last year. Now it's in this like reddish orange color. I kind of prefer it in blue, but whatever. Still a nice car. Good, everything's rolling nicely. It's really nice and aerodynamic. Got this cool red stripe on the top. That's really all I have to say about this one. I think the only reason it has 2 different types of wheels because that's how the actual production version is. I took a look at the pictures and it has different wheel hubcaps in the front and the back. I don't know what the purpose of that is on the real thing, but it's cool the Hot Wheels replicated it. And there you go, the McLaren Speedtail. Okay, let's go with you. This is one that hits near and dear to my heart. This is Forward Force. Part of the X Racers set, number 3 out of 5. X Racers, vehicles with clear bodies and wheels, plus they're super fast on the track. Track stars, but they're clear. I'll explain why this hits so close to my heart, really, once I open it. So let's get it open. So as soon as I saw this one, I knew I was going to love it, because this thing has a deco very similar to the Silencers from Acceleracers, which is an old Hot Wheels cartoon from 2005. It's an amazing cartoon. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend checking it out. And so as you can see, these Silencers vehicles, here I have one of the Silencers cars from Acceleracers. They were all silver with purple windshields. This thing has a big purple windshield. Got some silvery chrome accents. They released a version of the El Viento that was in Silencers colors a few years ago, and that's cooler than this because it actually does have that nice flat silver. This one has this weird gold shade for the base. Clear, just clear colorless tires, which the Silencers cars all have these purple wheels. Yeah, but whatever. It's got some really nice art on the top. It's like this nice, I don't know, gold and silver thing since it's X Racers on the hood. It actually looks pretty cool. Got the Trackstar symbol on the base, because this thing was a Trackstar last year, so they just kept that part in the casting. So yeah, Silencers Forward Force. Get my iridium out of here. Okay, let's go with you. GT Hunter. Part of HW Art Cars, number 7 out of 10. Colorful, art-inspired vehicles ready to paint the town. So, GT Hunter is another one of those cars that got a super rare ID variant. You know, the Hot Wheels ID cars where it has like an NFC chip or whatever in the bottom of the car, and it scans it, and it like has an experience system or something. I don't really care for the ID cars. I don't get them. But they always release certain cars as an ID variant to where it's basically the same, but it has the chip in the bottom, and it's super, 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 super rare. It's basically like a super, super treasure hunt. This isn't the ID version. This is just the normal version, but whatever. I don't care. And it continues the long-running tradition with art cars of having this really cool blueprint design, or as I like to call it, the schematics design. There was La Fasta last year, and then in 2019 there was Mach Speeder, and there's I think a couple other cars. But every year one of the art cars has this variant, and it always says Art Cars 2021 on it, or has Art Cars in the year, and then it has the name of the car somewhere in there. And of course, if you get all 10 art cars, it spells out a message. This year it's supposed to be I Heart HW, and it has a T on there. I kind of like that this year they're releasing the cars in the order that it's supposed to be spelled. They didn't do that last year, so it was kind of confusing as to what it was supposed to spell. But this year they're just releasing them in order, which is really nice. So yeah, it's got this nice blueprint design. I haven't gotten a GT Hunter in years. I've been wanting to get another one, so glad I took this opportunity to whatever. Plus, being part of a series I want to complete, it just gives it a nice little extra incentive for me to want it. Okay, 3 cars left. Let's go with you. Twinnin' and Winnin'. It's a new model, new for 2021. Part of HW Getaways, number 4 out of 5. The new model's Barbie Dream Camper is also in HW Getaways, but I don't have that one because it's impossible to find at retail. I don't know why, it just is. So it's a new model, and it's part of HW Getaways, the new team or new series for this year. Designed for those weekenders who want a little chill or a lot of thrill. It's not a series I am to complete. It's just I got this because it was a new model. Anyway, it says here it was born 2020, El Segundo, California, designed by Hot Wheels. This UTV is designed to chew up and spit out any off-road obstacle that gets in its way. And since it's a 2-seater, you can double the adrenaline rush every time you leave the road. I'm assuming the only reason it's called Twinnin' and Winnin' is because it has 2 seats. I think it's a stupid thing to name your car after, but whatever. Let's just get it open. Ah, darn it. Yeah. Freaking hate it when this happens. Okay, let's get you out. This looks like a car that would have released as part of the Team Hot Wheels subset during the Dark Days in 2012. I call it the Dark Days because I never liked Team Hot Wheels as a kid. I always just preferred Battle Force 5. But whatever. Just totally looks like something to release as part of Team Hot Wheels back in those days. It even has kind of a similar deco. White, bit of red. Could totally fit him with those cars. Got a big 3 on the side, a big bursting lines. It's kind of cool. Oh, it's got a spare tire. I always love when Hot Wheels cars have spare tires in the back. See, does it say Twinnin' and Winnin' on the base? Is Twinnin' and Winnin' on the base? I don't really know if this will be able to fit in the track. It looks pretty wide, but whatever. I'll just test it out later. There we go. Another new model with a year down. Okay, and the last 2 are both part of the same set, so I'll just do one after the other. Grand Cross, part of the Track Stars series, number 4 out of 5. Peel out! Orange wheels signify that these vehicles are built for ultimate track performance. This is a cool car. It was part of the race team last year, and I found it to be really, really fast, so I think it's fitting they put it in Track Stars. So, let's just open it up. So you get Grand Cross here. It's this really nice metallic red, which is pretty big contrast to the blue it was in last year, so that's kind of cool. And something I really like about all the Track Stars this year is, for one, it has the name of the car on the hood, and it says Track on either side, number 4. Every single car in the set is numbered 1 through 5, which is something it didn't do last year, and it has this nice orange track design. I'm wondering if you get all 5 of them and you can line them up to form something. I've just been curious. I don't think you could, but it's cool if you could. Got the signature orange wheels that are exclusive to the Track Stars vehicles. Yeah, Track Stars used to be huge back in like the early 2010s to mid 2010s, kind of around that era. But they kind of faded off into obscurity recently, so they came back last year. And the Track Stars back in the day, they would have this special symbol on the base, and all Track Stars cars have that now. It's basically an updated version of that loop symbol that the old guys used to have. Got the big windshield. I like Grand Cross. It's a cool car. So I'm glad to see it. It's part of one of my favorite Hot Wheels subsets. Okay, I'm leaving Grand Cross up here because the next one's part of the same set. It's the Cosmic Coupe. This is a new model for 2021, as you can see there. Number 5 out of 5. Got the description on the back. It says, born in 2021, El Segundo, California, designed by Hot Wheels. Planet-exploring vehicles are cool, but they're not exactly stylish or speedy. This coupe is designed to be both, because if alien life is discovered, having the ability to impress or outrun it should both be available. So it's basically supposed to be a sports car Lunar Rover. If I'm honest, I think this looks a lot like a Battle Force 5 car, which is why I like it so much. Kind of looks like a fusion between the Tangler and something else. So yeah, I could totally see this fitting in with the rest of my Battle Force 5 guys. It says Cosmic Coop on the roof. Track. On the other side is number 5. Got that same orange track design. Got the little Track Stars logo there on the hood and on the base. And orange wheels. I actually really like this. It looks like it'll be really fast. Plus, for once in my life, I'm okay with a young breed. So anyway, that's all the cars I got for today. Got Cosmic Coupe, Grand Cross, Twinning and Winning, the Corvette here, GT Hunter, Ford Force, the McLaren, and Velociracer. So I hope you all enjoyed. I know this is kind of a late upload, but whatever. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe and turn on the notifications and all that. We are so close to 100 subscribers, you guys. Please just subscribe. I'm going to announce my 100 subscriber special. It will be a tour of my collection. So if you want to see that, please consider subscribing. Thank you for watching, and this has been Rod and Todd signing off.